Mr. Speaker, you asked me some time ago at the inauguration reception for the Premier why I was planning on getting out of politics. I can't think of a better example of why I want out than the government's unanimous hissy fit yesterday with the AUMA. To the Premier, I don't care who started it. I don't care who said what. You are our Premier, and the people you serve expect you to be bigger than this. What are you going to do to make this right?
Mr. Speaker, we're going to do exactly what we said we would do, which is have a partnership with municipalities that is constructive for all Albertans. And, Mr. Speaker, one of the ways that we can do that is to ensure that we have clear communication between the AUMA and the government. And, Mr. Speaker, there is no reason to presume that simply because comments were made that we should accept the fact that they were made. If we believe that there were comments made that were not something that we agree with, I think it's entirely within the rights of this minister to correct that information and to clarify the communication between the two organizations, and I think they're making very good progress on that.
The honourable member, please.
Again to the Premier. Just curious here, since local governments are pretty much at the whim of this government, which doles out their allowances, how is yesterday's behaviour supposed to give them any confidence that the minister won't just pull all their MSI funding the next time he feels insulted by something one of them said?
The honourable minister.
Mr. Speaker, I need to make something very clear. I have always accepted criticism, new ideas, and discussion. That's part of democracy. But, Mr. Speaker, when we get to a point where slanderous comments are made, I don't think we should tolerate it simply because we're politicians. It demeans everyone in the political process to allow slanderous comments to be made. Now, in speaking to Ms. Sloan, she made it very clear that those slanderous comments were not made by her. I take her at her word, and we'll be at the breakfast tomorrow, Mr. Speaker.
Again to the Premier. While I believe municipalities should be an equal order of government, given this government's insistence on retaining the paternal model, will the Premier at least promise to be the adult in the relationship from here on in and to ensure that her minister behaves like one too?
Mr. Speaker, I've been working on building better communities in this province for 10 years. I have made it very clear with the AMDNC and AUMA when I met with them many times over the last 4 months that I want to work towards a new funding arrangement with MSI to an enhanced MGA that's empowering the municipalities so they can provide the right services. None of that has changed, Mr. Speaker. We're going to continue to work as partners to build better communities because that's our #1 job.
The honourable member for Edmonton Calgary, followed by the